Welcome to Comics on a Pyre, a channel to have a meaningful conversation over movies, life, books, and shows, and maybe just a spot to spend time BSing over comics. If you like your entertainment with a bit of substance, then you, my vagabond friend, have come to the right tavern. Tether your horse by the post and come right on in and warm yourself by the fire. Tap that subscribe button, and for the next few minutes, my fellow George Carlin reprobate, lend me your ear. In comics, near impenetrable skin is an obvious beneficial feature. With all the punching, kicking, slashing, and dropping from fathomable heights going on, the pretty much tough exterior can save your life quite a few times. You see it in the animal kingdom. The term pachyderm, thick skin, applies to a very large mammal with thick skin, especially an elephant, rhinoceros, or even a hippo. With their tough exterior epidermis, even a lion's razor sharp fangs and claws has an extremely difficult time cutting through to the mammal's interior organs. In this video, I'll be going over Marvel superheroes and villains that possess what is called an organic stone-based skin. That's right, beings who have a granite exterior, being rock, stone, marble, granite, or so forth. With number one to start with, I'm going to go with the most obvious. That's right, Benjamin Jacob Grimm, the strong man of Marvel's first family, the Fantastic Four. Gaining his abilities, being exposed to high levels of cosmic radiation, the Thing launched a space shuttle along with the rest of the FF into space. What he and the rest of the team did not know at the time is that they would be inundated with the cosmic storm, which showered the team in a deluge of radiation. What Ben will later find out is that his life would change forever. His soft, carnal exterior would transform into something that is smooth, orange, and rock-like hide. As a result of exposure to the cosmic rays, the mutagenic process caused his muscular, bone structure, interior organ composition, soft tissue structure, and skin to greatly increase in toughness and in density. But the change did not stop there. The Thing also is now imbued with superhuman strength, enabling him to lift buildings, ships, and foes weighing tons. He also has superhuman stamina and durability, of course. But the one interesting feature about the Grimm is that as long as he stays in his rock form, he does not age, making him verily immortal. The only caveat to this rule is that if he turns back human, which I would say has been the bane to his existence within the Marvel Universe. You see, during the Thing's lifespan, turning human and back into rock has been a little bit of a problem, leaving him to stay in his petrified form for most of his life. One thing about Ben is well known is that his multiple altercations with the Hulk, the strongest there is. Mr. Grimm has fought the green and gray Goliath many times, but very few have ended in his favor. The Thing, as you may have guessed, first appeared in the Fantastic Four comic books, issue number 1, published way back in 1961. Number 2 on the list is Paul Pierre Duval, aka Grey Gargoyle. Now, this hoary-hued character first appearance goes back quite a bit. A matter of fact, his first appearance is in the Journeys into Mysteries comic, issue number 107, published in August of 1964. The character was originally a Thor adversary, but has since gone on to fight several other Marvel characters, such as the Invincible Iron Man, the Sentinel of Liberty himself, Captain America, even confronting the Greyhawk in the Acts of Vengeance story arc. And let me tell you, the fight does not go well for him. During his stint in the Marvel Universe, Mr. Duvall has joined several nefarious teams, such as the Masters of Evil and the Lethal Legion. Some of his criminal outings have left him incarcerated, having him wound up behind the steel bars of the maximum security penitentiary known as the Vault. As far as I know, he has not changed his criminal ways. The Grey Gargoyle has a unique set of abilities. He can transform any organic or inorganic object into stone just by touching it with his right hand. The process is instantaneous, and the maximum volume of matter which he can transform in a single touch is approximately 10 cubic feet, but the volume seems to differ as the past years continue. The person that is changed to stone is susceptible to severe trauma and even death if the granite-like parts are damaged. If a person in a granite form is shattered into pieces and not properly reformed after 1 hour, then they will revert back to their normal form as a bloody mess. The same issue occurs as if an arm or a leg is broken off of the statue, because the person will be missing that limb when they revise to their normal self. Jeez, talking about falling to pieces. Number 3 on this list is Korg. Now, if you have either read or watched the Planet Hulk storyline, this character needs no introduction. He is one of the Hulk's most reliable allies. Korg was one of the few who survived Sakar's destruction, Hulk's exiled planet. He accompanied the Hulk to Earth to get revenge upon the Illuminati, a secret cabal of heroes responsible for the Hulk's exile. But what most do not know is that Korg first appeared way back before Planet Hulk was even a thing. Debuting in comic book titled Journey into Mystery. Issue number 83, published in August of 1962, which happens to be the same issue that the Mighty God of Thunder first appeared in as well, I'll have you know. Anywho, Korg is an alien being, belonging to the race known as the Cronins. Like all his race, Korg possesses superhuman strength, stamina, and you guessed it, a dense rocky hide comparable to the Thing, that renders his body highly resistant to physical injury. Korg can withstand great impact forces, falls from great heights, exposures to temperature and pressure extremes, along with a powerful energy blast without sustaining injury. Moving along at number 4 is the X-Men known as Rockslide, aka Santo Vaccaro. Santo's body is composed completely of inorganic granite, making him extremely dense body tissue that is considerably harder and more resistant to injury than the body of an ordinary person. Santos has superhuman stamina, strength, and at one time could fire projectiles. One interesting attribute about him is the ability to be destroyed and reanimate himself. It seems as though shattering his corporal form does not kill him. The mutant allows himself to rebuild himself over and over again. Rockslide first appeared in a comic title known as New Mutants issue number 3, which was published in September of 2003, making him the newest Marvel character so far on this list. And now, 5th on the list is Tyrax the Tamer, aka Tyros the Terrible. This guy makes the list because his body is composed of a flexible rock-like material that is considerably harder and more resistant to physical injuries than the bodily tissues of a human being. Terax's body can withstand exposure to temperature extremes from 50 degrees above absolute zero to the interior of a small sun and the pressure up to 100 of Earth's atmosphere. Wow. His body is capable of withstanding powerful energy blasts and concussive force of up to terminal velocity. Terax's body is also designed to fully withstand the rigors of travel through deep space and is sustained by the cosmic power cosmic, meaning that he has no need for to eat, drink, or even breathe, which is considerably useful, being that he is once a herald of the mighty Galactus himself, the devourer of worlds. Terax is a formidable foe, fighting the likes of the Fantastic Four, Drax, the Silver Surfer, and the New Warriors. He first appeared in the pages of the Fantastic Four, issue number 211, published in October of 1979. Well, there you go, viewer. 5 Marvel characters whose skin is solid as a rock. Excuse the pun. If you like this video, then by all means go check out my others on my comic book YouTube channel, Comics on the Pyre, for more videos like this one. Tap on the subscribe button, ring the bell icon to be notified when the next video drops. But until then, as always, in the interim, keep reading, my friends.